As the title of the video suggests, I am in Kiev in Ukraine, and I've been here now for 3 weeks, well actually 3.5 weeks. I will be leaving here on Monday to my next destination. You might be wondering, you might not, but you might be wondering why I haven't created any videos in the last 2 months. I'm going to tell you that story towards the end of the video. For now, what I wanted to show you is what you get for your money here in Kiev. This place that I'm staying in cost me £335 for the month. Now I have to say that was discounted. It should have been £415, but I got it a little bit cheaper because I was staying for a month, and to be honest, it's a little bit out of the touristy area of Kiev, but we'll talk about that. We'll go through the place, give you a tour around and show you what you get for your money. So if you've seen my previous apartment tours, you'll know that I prefer the more modern look. Now this is very 1960s. It took me a couple of days to get used to it, but I have to say it's really comfortable. As you can see here, got a big sofa, little side table next to it, and then the cupboards which you'll see in the next shot. And as you can see, this is the other side of the room, so you've got a big cabinet with lots of 60s looking ornaments and glasses. You can see we've got artwork on the wall. There's 2 chairs and a table in the middle. So it's pretty spacious is the living room, to be honest. And then in here we have the kitchen. So we've got a big fridge freezer, oven, hob, a table, which is where I've been working, to be honest. Loads of kitchen space, a nice size, lots of daylight coming through the windows, lots of fresh air coming in because there's no air conditioning in this apartment. So as you can see, this is where I've been working. It's pretty comfortable, this table. I've also been eating on here as well, so eating and working. And yes, that is a gas supply pipe. Normally those are well hidden in homes, but it's on show here in most houses in Kiev, so I understand. And yes, last night Darren was cooking his spaghetti bolognese. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you will have missed that. I'm a terrible cook, I really am. And here we have an interesting teapot, which hasn't moved because I don't use teapots. So this is the entrance to the apartment. There's actually 2 doors out onto the main corridor. And this is the bathroom. As you can see, we've got a washing machine, a sink, a walk-in shower, and that's me there in the mirror. And here is the entrance to the little landing area to your left there. That's actually my bedroom, which we'll see in a second. Right now we are in the study, which is also a second bedroom, but I just come in here to work, to be honest. As I said, I've got no air conditioning here, so I've got all the windows open, and this is some more ornaments and a clock. More interesting ornaments. And this is where I chill out when I'm working. I either sit on it or lay on it, let the cool air come in from the outdoors, from the window, and it's nice and cool in here in the morning. And this is the bedroom. It's a king size bed, really comfy bed. Got a little bedside cabinet or table next to it. Got my iPad on there. So yeah, as you can see, big size bedroom. I don't know if the tour around portrayed how big this place is, but it's quite a large apartment. You've got the kitchen, living room, which is very spacious and comfortable. You've got the bedroom, which is quite big with a walk-in wardrobe as well. I've actually been recording my podcast in there, which has been entertaining, but it's really good acoustics in that little tiny room. And so yeah, I've been doing my podcast in there. And then you've got the study. So what I've been doing is, because the sun tends to move around, I've been spending a couple of hours in the morning working in the study, and then I'd come in here and work in the afternoon because it's much cooler in here. Now I have been out exploring Kiev. I've just opted not for creating videos because I don't have time to edit the videos or film them even. I'm literally getting about 2 or 3 hours a day where I'm going out exploring. If you follow me on Instagram, that's where you need to be really, because I tend to do more videos on there. It's just so much easier walking around with my mobile phone. But even then, I've stopped sharing so much, and I just really wanted to focus on my business. I'm sure you understand that. At the end of the day, I'm no longer contracting. I'm working on my business full time. Now my business is about coaching people and helping them transition from the 9 to 5 to becoming a remote worker. So being able to work and travel. And I've got 2 clients that I'm working with. One is freelancing, hoping to freelance after quitting the job, and the other one is actually looking to build a business just like myself. Not the same type of business, but an online business. So yeah, it's been really interesting. I've been creating a website, a community. I've got a podcast. I'm launching another YouTube channel soon. So I've been incredibly busy. I've also been working with a writer called Jessica. She's been doing lots of the content for me, at least the written content. So yeah, I'll leave a link down in the description to everything so you can go and check it out. I would say that it's only really interesting to those people that have a genuine interest in becoming a remote worker. There's not a great deal of kind of seeing me behind the scenes. It's more just real advice and tips and that kind of thing. So go and check that out. The future of this channel, well, it's something that I've been thinking about. Because I'm building a business, I just don't have the time to create videos. But I'm trying to get myself into a routine where I'm creating content, and I also might be able to create one, possibly not, 2 videos a week, but definitely at least one. And what I want to do is to share more about my life as a remote worker, some of the challenges that I face, but also some of the information about the places that I'm living in, the cost of expenses of living in these places. So I'm going to try and do at least 1 video a week on the channel, just to keep creating content and keeping in touch with you all, because over the years I've built a reasonably sized audience, and I want to keep sharing what my life is like, because if you're thinking about quitting the 9 to 5, it's important you know the good things and the bad things. So yeah, I will be doing at least 1 video a week on here. Some interesting stuff coming up though. Tomorrow I'm going to Chernobyl, and I'm going to be taking my GoPro camera with me. I'm going to be filming the day. I'm going on a full day tour into the actual exclusion zone. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to share, how you book onto the tour, what you need to think about when you're going on the tour. Like for example, you have to be fully dressed, long sleeves, long sleeved legs, no, that ain't right, trousers, rather than shorts and trainers, and you can't wear flip-flops and that kind of summery stuff. So yeah, I'll share all of that, I'll share the experience, and it's going to be really interesting. So that video will be coming up sometime next week. On Saturday I'm going to do like a full day vlog where I'm going to share my day. I'm going to talk about the expenses of living in Kiev, and also what it's like to live and work here. I've been here for 3.5 weeks now, and it's been an interesting experience. So I'll be doing a video on that, and again that'll be up next week. I just wanted to do this video to show you what you get for your money here in Kiev. £335, everything included, utility bills, internet, the lot. The downside of this place though, I have to say, is that it's not close to a metro, so you have to get a local minibus which takes you to the metro. The minibus costs around 27 pence. That's about 40 US cents, something like that. It's not, I don't know exactly. And then you get onto the metro, which is fascinating. I'll capture some of the metro when I do my video on Saturday. But it's fascinating because they're so deep, the station's really deep underground. And it's so cheap, again, it's 27 pence, about 40 US cents to go on the metro. Incredibly cheap place, to be honest. And I've been able to save a lot of money by living here for a month, or at least it will be a month before when I leave on Monday, because I'm going to my next destination on Monday, and I'll talk more about that in the next video. So yes, lots of exploring still to be done, lots of work to be done, building my business. It's a challenge trying to get that work-life balance back. Definitely had that good work-life balance when I was contracting, because I had plenty of time during the day to explore and create videos. I worked in the evening, but now it's completely different. So it's just a different perspective of being a remote worker and travelling. And that's it. I kind of feel like I've waffled on a little bit there. I hope I've kind of updated you on what's been going on. And yeah, these videos just take so long to do. You're talking, 4 hours exploring, another 3 or 4 hours editing, and I just can't spend that amount of time on loads of videos anymore, because my business does have to take priority, because I need to make the money. to continue to be able to live this lifestyle and travel. But anyway, until my next video, take care, travel safe, and don't forget to explore.